Okay, class, we are going to do section 8.3 today. We are going to find another formula for the area of a triangle. So we already know that the area of a triangle equals 1/2 the base times the height of the triangle. There's actually another formula that is called Hero's formula, named for the man who discovered it. And the formula is the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. Of course, you need to know what S, A, B, and C represent. S is the semi-perimeter. So what is a semi-perimeter? Well, it's half of whatever the perimeter is. So it's half of the perimeter of the triangle. A, B, and C.
This is the last call for the outdoor club pizza lunch. See David McCullough or Philip O'Rourke. And give them $4. So they'll be in the atrium at this time. Outdoor club pizza lunch, $4. See David McCullough or Philip O'Rourke in the atrium at this time.
Okay, so A, B, and C are the lengths of the sides of the triangle. Okay, so let's look at an example. Maybe we should just look at a right triangle that we're familiar with the lengths. So let's look at the right triangle that has the lengths 3, 4, and 5. I picked a right triangle on purpose because it's easy to use the formula 1/2 base times the height when it's a right triangle. When you have a right triangle, the area formula will be 1/2 leg, one of the legs times the other leg, not the hypotenuse. So in this case, if we use 1/2 base times height, we will get 1/2 times 3 times 4. So half of 4 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 units is the area of the triangle. If we use Hero's formula, we need to find the semi-perimeter. So let's do the perimeter. 3 plus 4 plus 5 to give us 12. Half of the perimeter will be 6. Now let's plug it into the formula. Square root of 6 times 6 minus A, we will use 3 to be A, times 6 minus B, we'll use 4 to be B, times 6 minus 5, and we'll use 5 to be C. So let's simplify this. Order of operations. So 6 minus 3 is 3, 6 minus 4 is 2, 6 minus 5 is 1. So I have 18 times 2, which is square root of 36, which is equal to 6. Now this is an example where you probably wouldn't want to use Hero's formula because using 1/2 leg times leg was so easy. I wanted to use this one, so that you can see that it indeed works. If you just have any triangle that you're trying to find the area of, that you don't know the height, that you just have the lengths of the sides, then you might want to use or consider using this formula. So, for example, if we have a triangle that's not necessarily a right triangle, let's say one length is 12, one length is 6, and let's make the other length 8. We don't know the height of that triangle, so using the formula 1/2 base times height would be more difficult because we'd have to find the height. It's not a right triangle. So we're going to use Hero's formula. So we're going to do S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. So first let's find S. It is going to be 1/2 the perimeter. 6 plus 12 plus 8. So the semi-perimeter is going to be 1/2 of 26 or 13. Our A, B, and C are going to be our three numbers. So let's go smallest to largest. We'll make A equal to 6, B equal to 8, and C equal to 12. So now we're going to put it into the formula. 13 times 13 minus 6 times 13 minus 8 times 13 minus 12. So 13 times 7, sorry, let's rewrite that. Times 5 times 1. And we want to take the square root of that number. So we have to figure out what 13 times 7 times 5 is, and you get 455. Now, if I just take the square root of that value, I will get approximately 21.331 to be the area of my triangle. Now I'd like for you to try one. So on page 437, I'd like for you to do number 10. I'll see you in class tomorrow.